Yeah? What do you mean I can't wear these clothes? Well, it's not like any of you got me a proper costume to boot anyways. So no, I don't care what the news people have to do with their fancy, suit dresses and suit jackets and all of that. It's boring. Give me something more interesting. And hey, no. You guys need, if you want me to dress up in something proper and exciting, you guys are the ones who need to bring me a proper costume. But in the meantime, I'm going to wear this sexy vest and this top hat, and none of you can stop me, okay? Okay. Hello everybody, it is I, your friendly neighborhood INFP, coming to you with an MBTI news report. Finally, after ages of, well, not this, okay? Not this. But regardless, let's get into the first story, shall we? ESTP has been caught with a broken bone and rushed to the hospital. Last I heard, his last words before being rushed off in an ambulance was, "worth it." When asking around for some other people to give their statements as to what happened, INFJ said that, they saw it coming when they heard ENTP mention something about roller skating. That is to say, rollerblading on ice. Yeah, I don't know what possessed ESTP to try that insane combination, and I would never suggest any ESTP out there. Listen to me, ESTPs and ISTPs, and any of you adrenaline junkies out there right now, listen. Do not do this. Do not do this. It is dangerous. It is, the more I go on about this, the more they're going to do it anyways. So you know what? You're a proper adult. You can... Continuing on with the next story, ISFJ has stated that she would go and bake some cookies and delicious pastry treats for ESTP who has to stay within the hospital for the next given week or so. This is nothing new since ISFJ typically likes making baked goods to begin with, and may I just say, her cookies, oh, they're so good. They're so good. But regardless, ESFJ, on the other hand, has gone and told all of her friends about this story that is just happening because, why wouldn't she? Or he? Or any of them actually, really. It is quite the amusing story. But yeah, they're off with their friends, networking, having I believe they called it a wine and tea party. I mean, I've heard of wine and cheese, and I've heard of tea and biscuits, but what is a wine and tea party? Maybe it's best that I don't pry too much into this. But regardless, moving on, ENTP has denied any ounce of anything regarding the whole situation. All they say, and if you ask them about it, they will debate you on it, but all they said is that, hey, they just mentioned it in passing conversation. How were they supposed to know that ESTP would actually go out and try it? Because, that's any proper excuse at all. But I digress. They're also off playing games and having a good time, as they do. ENFP, on the other hand, has been caught doing a million different things at once, dropping them and moving on to the next shiny thing they have seen. I do not blame them. I have been accused of doing that myself. It is quite the entertaining thing when you drop and go frequently. Although I should probably see what they're up to. Actually, let's just hope they're just watching anime. Let's just hope They are watching anime. And maybe doodling on the side. And maybe writing a school project. And maybe going for a coffee break. This just in, ENFP has found a knife, thanks to the help of ENTP, a cool looking special knife, based off of an anime, because of course she has, to which she would like ISTP to sharpen. The implications of this are terrifying. Speaking of ISTP, he has been caught in his warehouse doing what he does best, experimenting with questionable and borderline illegal items to build and practice with. Some people say they had to stop him from building a rocket, bow, and arrow. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I am scared. But other than that, the giant mecha that he is in the current works of building shouldn't possess that much of a problem, right? Right? Continuing on, ENTJ has been busy networking and growing her weird global empire. Should I be worried? Anyways, on more brighter news, INTP has stepped out of the room for the first time in a little while during daytime. I believe their words were like, "Ah, the light!" and they quickly rushed back in. Okay, INTJ has been found, actually not found, has come up and formulated some plans in which could be implemented to make things better before quickly then going into talking about the psychological and philosophical implications of life, the universe, and everything, to which I would really like to be a part of right now. Actually, now that actually sounds really fun. I would like to be there, but I'm doing this instead. But anyways, ENFJ has been busy making sure everybody has been relatively safe. I believe she is the one who has gone to chase after ENFP, who has essentially run away with the knife. You would think it would be the ESFJ doing that, but ENFJ, as soon as she heard the words ENFP and knife, she kind of booked it out of here at record speeds to try and prevent any chaos from happening. Or maybe to join in the chaos. Sometimes you never know with her, because sometimes they too like a little bit of chaos in their life. Which is fine, actually. But yeah, that has been a trip. ISTJ has been busy planning a getaway to the Bahamas before quickly and suddenly changing those plans, which is weird. But it's in the beginning process. Oh, right, that's right. They realized a other place that they had been planning to go for quite a bit, that they had been planning to go to for quite a while, and they have decided to go there instead, which is to say Hawaii, which is to say they have gone there multiple times already in the past. Why fix it if it isn't broken? They should really try some new things every once in a while, which they do, until they go back and do the same thing they did before. Sometimes. More frequently than not. ESTJ, on the other hand, has been busy helping put together a networking party for the people in the building, which, you know, thank you, ESTJ. I believe there's going to be a massive barbecue with loads of meat there of their own special recipe that has been passed down to them since their, I guess, time innumerable. It's been a family line recipe. So, yeah, they're going to be pouring that stuff onto their barbecue, and I'm sure it's going to taste delicious, as usual. ISFP has been seen out in the mountains going for a hike and photographing bears. Why bears? Because they're cute? Really? Well, I mean, I guess some bears are cute. And hey, if they like doing it. But really, bears? Well, we're not talking like grizzly bears right here, right? Oh, we're talking like little brown bears. Hoping for some cubs? Okay, that's kind of cute. That is kind of, I'll give them that. I will give them that. ESFP has been nursing a major hangover after drinking far more alcohol than should technically be humanly possible on the basis of being cheered on in a dare. Now, not all ESFPs do that, but this one got a little too over-ambitious, and yeah. Last but not least, INFP has finally achieved their dreams of success and everything they ever wanted in life. That is to say, in their head, in their dreams, while in the process of daydreaming in the realms of their own fantasy. But they still achieve success there. Wait. What was that? What do you mean there's another INFP out there crying?